Hey, what's up, investigators? Welcome back to another episode of The Psychic Detective, where we tap into true crime and high-profile cases. We're gonna tap right in. So these are the cards that came out before I even shuffled the cards, and I just wanted to get this on camera and show you guys. So the case that we'll be going over is going to be Nicole Johnson. Now, this is the woman that was caught driving with a traffic stop, and she was found with her nieces and nephews' bodies. And these were children that were found in this car, and their names were Joshlyn and Larry, and God rest their souls and justice for those two. But the cards at the bottom of the deck, we have imprisonment now. Like I told you, I didn't even shuffle these cards yet, so we have imprisonment, and that's exactly what's going on. She was the caretaker of those kids. She has some addictions, maybe she has some health problems. She could have been a lady of the night, a walker of the streets, if you know what I mean, and drugs as well. Mentally unstable, everything was on social media, okay? Yeah, she was like not in her right mind. And then we have motels and hotels. Well, I'm kind of curious, okay? Natural disasters, I don't know if there's going to be some type of storm or something that's going to happen where they had that traffic stop or in the area the kids were, I don't know. All right, so let's go ahead and find out what we need to know about this case. What do we need to know? What's any updates that we need to know? I know there's a lot of things in the news. I know there's a lot of people reporting on this as well, but we're just going to get a few details about what we need to know about this case. What do we need to know, and what do we need to be made aware of about this case? So let's see the first cards that wanted to come out. We have, this crime will be solved in the distant future, okay? And look, we have a car. We have a car on the road. She was in a traffic stop when she got pulled over. That's how they discovered the bodies. T initials, surveillance camera. This says, may provide important clues. And if you guys remember, at the beginning, I haven't even shuffled these cards yet because I'm waiting to shuffle these cards, but we have social media, so justice is going to be served, obviously, but we'll shuffle these cards. But everything was caught on social media and other cameras is what I would say in regards to that. But we haven't even really started getting into this. TS, that's actually my initials. It's kind of funny. Maybe I was called to do this reading. I did feel like a lot of remorse. I felt a lot of sadness. I kind of did feel the energy of, Joshlyn and Larry's energy. That's the niece and nephew that was found unalive. And we just got some cards that came out. So let's see what cards wanted to come out. And the first clue that we have is the woman on it, okay? The unaliver, the axe unaliver. It says premeditated unaliving. This says the unaliver planned out the details in advance, okay? So we knew that she was mentally unstable, and she knew, I feel like she actually, did this shortly after the kids arrived with her, to be completely honest. She kept their bodies, for over 14 months, and I'm not sure how long, when the sister turned them over or whatnot, but I felt like the kids weren't alive, long after, they got with her, and I do feel like she did, abuse those kids as well. But let's see, and this one to come out in reverse, but we're gonna put it in the upright. So the next card that we have is additional evidence is at the crime scene. Okay, so which crime scene? I feel like there's a few different crime scenes. Like I said, I feel like she did this shortly after she got those kids. So if she went back, or if they went back to like hotels or people that she stayed with or something like that, there would be some evidence at some scene. So we're gonna get two more cards, and then we'll come back for a part two because this is getting kind of long, right? And the card says, this crime may be solved by DNA testing or other scientific methods. And I'm seeing the devils in the DNA, and they're going to have the DNA. They have the bodies of the children. But I'm also getting generational curses. And, again, we got to reference back to the cards at the beginning. All right? Because didn't we get it's coming out in two cards, okay? So this is something that was known in the family, some type of sickness is kind of what I get with that as well. Let's get one more card. Like I said, I don't want to make this video too long. What else do we need to know in regards to this case? What else do we need to know? And I'm getting dizzy right now. All right, it says need to interview more suspects, okay? So maybe there's some more people that know some information about this case, in regards to, how these children were unalived and how they ended up in the trunk of this woman's car. But join me for video 2 as we tap more into the next deck, which is going to be the true crime, to find out what we need to know about this case.